I am many things. I am a dreamer, a believer in dreams, a woman who believes in all possibilities. Mark Twain once said, "Focus more on your desire than on your doubt, and the dream will take care of itself." I live in New York City. City life may not be for everyone, but personally, I love it. The food, the arts, all the different people. There's no place I would rather be than right here. I love the bright lights. I love the way the moon hangs in the night sky high above the buildings. I thrive with adventure. I live for new challenges. I am the ultimate city girl. I am happy. I can be sad. I can be all of these things all at once. Most of all, I am me, and I am okay with that. My friends call me Anna. That's short for Gianna Cecilia D'Angelo. And this is my story. I am an actress. I guess I should say, I am kind of trying to be an actress. I really love performing for people. I studied theater at the University of Connecticut. I know. Get a real degree and a real job, right? I moved to New York to try to audition for the theater. Broadway has been my dream since I was a little girl. The only roles I seemed to get, though, was for children's theater. I mean, that counts, right? I guess everybody has that one friend who is your perfect partner in crime. The person who is always there to support you and dust you off after you fall down. For me, that person is my roommate, Sophia.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, Anna.
We have another roommate, Alicia. She's studying to be a doctor and stays with her family outside the country for a few months out of the year.
Oh my god, that bitch is so boring.
Sophie.
Well, she is. Am I lying?
She's just, dedicated, you brat. Gigs? Check. Work? Check. Social life? Check. The one thing I didn't really think about when I moved to the city was a relationship. I have so much going on, and yeah, I can admit I'm selfish when it comes to the things I want. I met this guy, though. His name is Aaron. I work at a restaurant, and he came in one day. He just kept coming back until I finally caved in and agreed to go out with him.
Okay, yeah. I actually kept coming back for the pasta primavera. That stuff is so damn good. It just, happened to be a bonus you work there.
Yeah, okay, tell another one.
Hi, everyone. I am Aaron. I live in New York City, and I am dating Gianna.
I belong to an improv theater group. We try to get together at least once a week at a small old theater NE. The group is made up of actors, dancers, comedians, basically anyone who wants to get involved and practice their art with other artists. I've made some really good friends here, like Jessica and Micah. It's a great chance to stay fresh and network. We all look out for each other and discuss things like auditions we may have heard about. Sometimes, after we're done for the day, we like to hang out. We'll grab a cup of coffee and talk about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. All that starving artist stuff. These girls have been here longer than me. Nobody really seems to get discouraged, though. We all really love what we do. Jessica actually got hired one time for a national ad for an insurance company. You know, the one where the bear drives a motorcycle into a woman's house? Yeah, that was her. This is me at work. Acting is my passion, but it doesn't really pay the rent right now. I work at an Italian restaurant in the city called Vincent's. I guess, like any job, there's good and there's bad. The good is I really like most of the people I work with. It's a good mix of people, a typical portrait of New York City. The money isn't bad. There's a lot of tourist dollars here. The worst part, I guess, would be having to serve obnoxious old men. They come in smelling like cheap department store cologne. They call me babe and sweetheart and sugar and say inappropriate things, trying to get a laugh from the other old men they came in with. If you don't play along, they threaten you with a bad tip. Almost like this is some strip club that serves lasagna or something. Oh well, it's not like this is my permanent career or anything. It's funny how sometimes things can happen when you least expect them to. You get up, you get dressed, you grab your bagel and cream cheese, you take a morning walk, you go to work, you go home, you do it all over again tomorrow. Most days are the same until they aren't. It was another night with the improv group. We were having a good time, getting into a flow. At the end of the night, we were hanging out, enjoying the evening. Jessica is telling us about an audition she went on. She says it's for an off-Broadway play that has some known TV stars in it. Jessica said the director didn't think she was the right type. She tells me she dated the producer a while ago and asks if I'd be interested in an audition. Well, yeah, she calls, and just like that, I get an audition time.
I work for a financial services firm here in the city. My family lives in the Boston area, and that's where I'm from. I met Anna one day when my coworkers and I went to lunch at the restaurant she works at. One of the guys I work with said something probably wildly inappropriate. Anna responded with a sarcastic comment, and man, I just found her. So cute. Now, Anna is not my usual type. I can't say my parents were necessarily thrilled to hear their son was dating a part-time waitress and actress. But, I like trying new things from time to time. We have a lot in common, but I have to admit, some of this theater stuff really bores the hell out of me. We go to shows a few times a month. She likes to talk to me about the different styles of acting, the set designs, the costumes. It's pretty cool she is so passionate about something, and I really do enjoy being around her, even though this stuff isn't always my cup of tea. I just know that trying to make it as an actress in this city is really, really tough, and I just hope she's not setting herself up for major disappointment.
It's the evening of the audition. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't really nervous. I mean, I'm not afraid of performing. That's the easy part. I'm nervous of failure. Every year that goes by, I have to ask myself, what the hell am I doing? Is this really ever going to happen for me? Or do I just move to the countryside and open an acting school for kids like in one of those cable channels' Christmas movies? Outside the theater, I have this moment of doubt, like, this is silly. I'm not even in my league here, but I just close my eyes and push forward. The play's producer is here. He introduced himself as Hemi Ahmed. The director, Rashad Jensen, is here as well. He looks very disinterested, almost like he'd rather be anywhere than here. Jessica had warned me he has a bit of a reputation, that he's a bit of a diva, but he has also directed some big Broadway shows and has done some television. They hand me a script and give me a few minutes to prep for a scene. It's not a ton of time, but I commit as much to memory as I can, and then I'm off and running.
He's my son. I took it out of my calendar. I see. I didn't think you'd still... Well, I did. I didn't think you'd want to talk about... About my son. That might be painful to... Yes. To talk about him.
Hemi and Rashad are talking to each other. It's always hard at these auditions to know what they are thinking. It's usually at this point I say, "Thank you for the opportunity," and I just walk out the door. But tonight goes a little different. Hemi asks me if I could stay for a few more minutes. He said their lead is here and they would like me to read with her. My heart is racing. I recognize the actress. It's Gretchen Beste. She was a child star, and she has been in a lot of television shows and supporting roles in movies. Gretchen tells me good luck. I get to talk to Rashad for the first time all night.
So this show is called Three Sisters. It's about three very different sisters who come together again after a lot of years apart. We're looking for the role of Cammie Carrington. She's the serious sister. Now, if we call you back, and that's an if, you would need to cut your hair off for the role. That's how I want Cammie to look, and I don't play with wigs and garbage. My characters have to be genuine and real. I want the audience to believe it.
I wasn't prepared for that. Me? A haircut? I didn't have time to process. I just blurted out, "Sure, if that's what the character calls for, I can get a haircut." It's been about a week. I haven't heard anything back from the audition. I guess I should be used to it by now. But I was still feeling kind of depressed. Aaron wanted to go out, but I told him I just wanted to hang out around the apartment tonight. He came over with ice cream. He really is a sweetheart. Then, out of the blue, I get a call. It's Rashad. Holy shit. I am trying to contain my excitement to stay professional. He's telling me about the audition schedule and the pay scale. I got the role. Oh my God, I got the role. Is this really happening? I have a real part in a real show, and rehearsals start this week. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening right now.
So yeah, I put together a quick get-together at Gianna's favorite bar to celebrate. I was able to get a few of her friends out on short notice. I am happy for her. Of course, I take this all with a healthy dose of caution too. After all, with all the rehearsals, there won't be much time for date nights. I mean, I don't want to sound selfish. She is really happy right now. She's on cloud nine. It would probably be a real dick move if I brought up anything that took away from that right now. I guess we'll wait and see. Right now, I'll just be as supportive as possible. Besides, she looks really good tonight.
I had more than a few drinks. I was feeling pretty good at this point. Aaron and I are dancing. I'm getting my groove on, looking all cute tonight and stuff. It's so loud in here. I am yelling in poor Aaron's ear.
So how much do you love me?
What do you mean? Of course I love you.
They told me if I take the role, I have to cut my hair off.
You have to go where?
My hair. I said my hair. They want me to cut all my fucking hair off. I'll look like a boy.
Oh, okay. Well, do you really want to cut your hair off?
No, I don't want to cut my damn hair off. But this is a great opportunity.
Well, you do what you think is best.
You'll still want to go out with me if my hair is all chopped off. What if I look like a boy?
Of course I'm going to go out with you. It's all good. And I hardly think you'll look like a boy.
Oh my God, you are so awesome. Why are you so good to me? Such a fun night. I have great friends, an awesome boyfriend. I feel such positive energy. I feel like everything is coming together for once. You ever feel like the universe is just smiling upon you? Like in that moment you can forget about all the negative stuff that got you to where you are, and that everything will just be better from now on if you want it to be? I feel so loved right now. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a little rough at this point in the evening, so I just want to go home and curl up in bed. Rehearsals are going to be 4 to 5 times a week over the next 3 months, so this will be my last day at the restaurant. Bittersweet, really. I will miss some of the people here. We're a few months into rehearsals. Things were hard at first, especially with Rashad. I know I am one of the least experienced here, and he has a habit of reminding me of that every chance he gets. My character, Cammy, is a main character, but I get less stage time than the others. Cammy is a no-nonsense businesswoman from New York. Gretchen plays the main character, Cassandra Carrington, a wealthy Texas influencer in the middle of a divorce, and Eileen Winters plays Harley Carrington, an actress from California. Both women have been really supportive and taught me a lot already. Rashad hasn't mentioned me getting a haircut. I was hoping he had forgotten or changed his mind or something. I should have known. I'm not that lucky. It's about 10 days until curtain. The first show is sold out. Boy, talk about pressure. Most days, I walk to the theater. I like to take in the city, grab a latte, clear my head for a while before getting to work. The show is booked for a 6-month engagement. That was all Gretchen could commit to. She starts filming a TV pilot after that, and well, she is the star here. It's getting close to crunch time, and now we're not just rehearsing. We're working with lighting crews. Stage crews, costume people, makeup people. It can be a little overwhelming sometimes. Rashad has been busy with a bunch of other things too. Talking to the writers about last-minute changes, arguing with the stage manager about the color of prop flowers. I have to admit, it's kind of nice that someone else is getting shit from him so he's not riding my ass every 5 minutes. He does walk up to me and says to stop by and see him before I leave today. I share the stage the majority of the time with Gretchen. She really is awesome. I've read about her in the tabloids, but it goes to show that you can't believe everything you hear. She is so supportive, and we have gotten kind of close.
All right, Anna, we got you booked at a salon off 5th on Wednesday afternoon. You're going to see my guy, Nathan. He's been given the instructions what to do to your hair.
Oh, okay. Hey, Rashad, I was just wondering if there was something else I could possibly do.
What are you talking about? I told you this was a requirement of the role. You're not backing out, are you?
No, it's just, my hair and all.
Look, this is the stuff that pisses me off with you amateurs. We talked about this. You took the role. Cammy is a New York City professional, and I need somebody to look the part. If you don't want to do it, that's fine, but your part will go to the understudy.
No, I'm gonna do it. Of course I will. I was upset. He wasn't wrong. I did tell them I would do it. I called Sophie to go out drinking with me. You know, alcohol has a tendency of making one forget about stuff. I called Aaron, too. This is so not fair. Why is he making me cut my hair off? I hate short hair.
Well, you ever had short hair?
Yeah, I was in high school. I had it cut off to my shoulders. I looked terrible.
Well, babe, that was a long time ago. I think you're gonna look really good. It's gonna be okay, I promise.
Oh, you're so sweet. Do you really think so?
Yeah, it'll be fine. And it's only hair. It'll grow back.
Okay. So we're drinking and having a good time. And then we were drinking some more. By the end of the night, I had completely convinced myself that long hair was just for self-absorbed, vain, and materialistic snobby women who care more for their hair care products than planet Earth. And I am going to cut my hair off because that shows the world I am a strong, independent woman who isn't going to take shit from anybody. I mean, I'll think differently in the morning, but for now, this gets me through. It's Wednesday. Today I get my hair cut. I didn't sleep well. I have this strange mix of anxiety, fear, nerves, anticipation, and maybe a little excitement. I take my shower, I brush my hair. I look in the mirror. Damn, my hair is so long. When did it get so long? I'm gonna miss my hair. I color it, so I can't even really donate it. That would make me feel a little better at least. You know, who knows? Maybe having short hair will help me get ready quicker.
So, do you know how they want you to cut it?
No, not really. That's how Rashad is, though. He's a control freak.
Oh my god, are you scared? I would be going fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, my heart is beating out of my chest. I just kind of want to go and get it fucking over with so I can stop thinking about it. The salon is only a few blocks from our apartment, so I'll just walk. It's a beautiful day. There's a light breeze. I can see my hair blowing as I notice my reflection in the glass windows of the shops and restaurants I walk by. I'm starting to get a little curious as to what I am going to look like later today on the walk home. I find the salon, and I go in. I check in with the receptionist. I tell her I am Gianna D'Angelo and that I'm here for my appointment with Nathan. She tells me I'm all checked in and I can have a seat, and Nathan will be out shortly. This salon is nice, much nicer than the places I go to when I need a trim.
Hi, Anna. I'm Nathan. How are you?
Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
So, it looks like I'll be cutting your hair today. How are you feeling?
A little nervous?
So, Rashad sent me these pictures of what we're doing. It's pretty short.
Yeah, that's definitely pretty short.
Yeah, definitely. Well, if you're ready, follow me over here and we'll get started. Are you still nervous?
Yeah, actually, I'm really nervous. My hands are shaking.
It's okay, sweetie. You can relax. I've done a lot of cuts for Broadway shows. Rashad can be a diva, but honestly, he has a good eye for this stuff. But you could always tell him no too.
Yeah, and then he'll fire me, so...
So, the first thing we'll do is take the length down. Then we'll clipper the sides and back, leaving it a little long on the top. You sure you want to do this?
I mean, I guess so. It's just a haircut, right? I may not get a chance like this again. So, yeah, go ahead and chop it off.
Okay, you ready, Anna? No going back.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, fine. That's a lot of hair, my God. It's so strange seeing your hair chopped off and sitting in a pile in your lap. I'm looking at it, touching it. It's shiny. I picked up a bunch of it. It's soft. I always thought my hair was one of my best features. Now, it's just all chopped up. The warm water feels really good, and the shampoo smells great. I'll have to ask Nathan what kind it is. Maybe I'll buy some before I leave. He's massaging it through my hair. Well, what's left of my hair anyway. This guy has great hands. He's pretty good at this. I find myself wondering what else he can massage. I never thought of getting my hair washed as something sensual, but here we are. Under different circumstances, I can imagine myself getting off with a guy doing this. Holy shit, I can feel air on my neck. My hair is really short already, and we're not even done yet. And he's getting out clippers now. Great. I guess I have to sit here and get shorn like a sheep now. Nathan is making small talk. It's the basic. Where are you from? Are you dating anybody? Do you live in the city? He does seem like a sincere person, but I think he's just trying to distract me from how short my hair is actually getting. There is a ton of hair in my lap and a ton on the floor, and I'm starting to feel a little upset. I can see myself in the mirror. I'm not sure that's me. And yet, it is. It just hits me how much of my identity was wrapped up in my hair. I think I'm going to miss it, maybe more than I had realized. Sometimes, the way I wear my hair is really a reflection of the mood I am in. My hair has been with me through first kisses, through graduations, through breakups and new beginnings, through treasured memories on family vacations and summers spent laughing with friends. Well, goodbye, old friend. I'm going to miss you. I guess sometimes you have to give up something to get something. This is one of those times, I guess. I have this strange sensation while I'm sitting here in this chair. I don't want to go any shorter yet. I feel strangely compelled to see myself go shorter. to challenge myself to step out of my comfort zone. I think maybe that is not just the key to being a good actress, but the key to living a full life too. If you tell me I can't do it, I'll work extra hard to prove I can. It's a strange mix of emotions I feel right now. It's going to be a little awkward for a while. I know this will take getting used to, but I have to confess, I am a little curious to see what the reactions will be from the people in my life. Oh well, here's to a whole new chapter, I guess. Nathan spins me in the chair, so now I'm facing the mirror. He asks me what I think. My first thought is, it looks terrible. I look like a boy. I couldn't help myself. I just started crying. God, I feel so embarrassed. But I couldn't stop it. It's like every emotion I had been feeling all day just came to the surface and blew over. Poor Nathan. He is trying to console me. I feel bad because maybe he is thinking that I think he did a bad job or something. I mean, the haircut is fine, it's just me. I tell him I just need a moment, that I will be okay. It's a lot to absorb all at once. I get myself together so he can finish the haircut. And that's it. We're done. This is hands down the shortest haircut I have ever had. I am thinking about how there is no going back on this. When I wake up tomorrow morning, it's not like my hair will have grown back overnight and be suddenly long again. This will take a long time to grow back. I came here today with long hair, and I'm leaving it all here in a big pile on the floor. Nathan spends a few minutes styling my hair and putting in some product. He explains a few things about upkeep and shows me a couple little things if I want to change things up a bit. I'm trying to be objective because, well, at this point I have to be. And I have to admit, it's not all that bad. In fact, it's actually kind of cute. Here I am, fresh from the salon, brand new haircut, a brand new Anna. I'm checking out my reflection in the nearby windows. It's hard to believe that's me, but it is. The breeze blows through my short hair. It's a different feeling than I am used to, that's for sure. I start thinking about my character, Cammy. How she thinks, how she feels, how she carries herself. This haircut, I really have to admit, helps me get into her mind on a whole new level, because I feel like her. Maybe for the first time. God, I hate to admit it, but maybe Rashad was right.
Oh my god. I was so shocked when Anna came home after her haircut. I really was not expecting that. She literally chopped all her hair off. Oh my god, Anna, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. What do you think?
Can I touch it? She looks so different. It is really cute on her though. She is way braver than me though. I would be freaking the fuck out right now.
The next night, Aaron and I have tickets for a new musical I have been dying to see. I'm nervous of how he will react to me. Most guys want a woman with long hair. I'm not sure why that is, actually. Probably just society's preset ideas of femininity.
Yeah, so this is different. I can't say I was exactly thrilled when Gianna told me she was cutting her hair. I mean, not to sound cheesy or anything, but I thought she was perfect the way she was. The short hair, it takes a little getting used to, but it really doesn't look bad on her. In fact, she kind of looks like a different person. So it's a little like cheating on my girlfriend without cheating on my girlfriend. That's a little exciting.
Okay, well, he seems to be okay with the hair, except for the whole cheating on my girlfriend with my girlfriend comment, which I told him to never say again. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with myself now, but there's still a lot of people I know who will be seeing my new hair for the first time. So far, so good, though. So, here we are. The last week of rehearsals. The show opens Saturday, and it is a sellout. A random stranger passes by on the street and tells me they love my hair. That makes me feel really good and really confident. I guess now I have to go into the theater and show Rashad so I can get his stamp of approval. I run into Eileen first.
Oh, wow. Anna, I didn't even recognize you. That looks fantastic. I used to have short hair. I miss it sometimes. You carry that off really well.
Oh, thank you. I'm still getting used to it, but I'm starting to like it more. Now it's off to find Rashad. Hopefully he's okay with this and doesn't want me to go bald now or something.
Now see, that's my Cammy Carrington. That is how Cammy is supposed to look. Anna, thank you. I know that was not an easy sacrifice to make, and I thank you for it. You have shown a tremendous amount of effort and dedication to our show. Trust me, this will pay off with the audience. Now that you look like the character, you can embody her, give life to her, be her. The audience will feel your realness, and they will appreciate you for it. Your castmates, they will know what you did to make this show work. It will drive them to perform better, to be better. The critics will recognize how you stand out. Be the best performer you can be, and you will go as far as you want to go in this business.
New hair, new headshots. Sophie's friend is a photographer. She always helps me out with stuff like this.
Look towards me. Look serious. Hold. Okay, great. Okay, turn your head. Got it. Okay, turn to the side. Perfect. Got it. Looks good.
My parents drove in from Connecticut to come to the show Friday night. They're getting a room in the city. I may have forgotten to tell them about one little thing. They were a little shocked.
Gianna, please tell me that's a wig. Is that a wig? Are you messing around with us right now?
No, Mom. I had to chop it all off for the show.
Oh, honey, you had such beautiful hair. I can't believe you did that.
Well, gee, Mom. Thanks. Why don't you just say I look terrible?
Now, I didn't say that. I'm just a little surprised, that's all.
Is surprise
You look
short
nice
for
with
you
short
hate
hair. Very mature.
Lisa, it's okay. The kid got a haircut.
Yeah, Mom.
Can we
it's
go
just
eat
a
now?
haircut for crying out loud.
I'm starving over here.
So, this is my dad, Tony, and my mother, Lisa. They have always been really supportive of me. We came to the city when I was a kid to see Broadway shows, and that's where my love of theater actually started. I know that they would rather I fall back on my degree and become a teacher, but they don't really judge and have always encouraged me to live my life. I'm glad they're here right now.
The sunlight dances on the balcony as I wait for thee to come home. I fumble my words, yeah, my mind's a mess when you're in that dress. Glad you're home. Will you stay with me and never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came. Glad you came. When you're not around, I've been broken. Glad you came. Glad you came. till the end of time. Before we go, will you stay with me, never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around, I feel broken. Glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came. I'm glad you came.
Tonight's the night, weeks of rehearsals, hard work, sacrifice, all leading up to this moment. Am I nervous? Hell yeah, I'm nervous.
Forget the word. But in the end, everyone's feeling more or less alright. If you ask me.
Even though we're so much alike in so many ways, I am jealous of your personality, and even though it doesn't really matter and we're both beautiful girls, you're a very beautiful girl and you carry yourself very well, and I feel like, I don't know.
I stayed up all night weeping, watching the moonlight shine through my window. I wonder where all of the time went since I found myself far from home. Years have gone by since I felt you, held me close the few times that you did. I wish that you would talk about your feelings, 'cause then I know just how hard it must have been. The great divide between you and I has never felt so wide. And I pray with all my might that you would one day see the light and come back to make it right. I spent my whole life dreaming that I would turn into a waterfall, pouring into only what will heal me. But I've never really loved myself at all. The great divide between you and I has never felt so wide. And I pray with all my might that you would one day see the light.
This feeling is
and come back
amazing. It was all worth it. All of it. My family is here, my friends are here, Aaron is here. There is no place I'd rather be than in this moment. I wish I could just put this feeling in a bottle and save it forever. So the show's been going on for a few months. We do 8 shows a week. Some shows have bigger crowds than others. That's how theater works, though. Rashad had me go back for a trim last week. He said I need to keep that cami look until the show closes in a few months. It's okay, I don't mind it so much. I've even played around and found a few ways to change it up a little. I look forward to my off days, I'm not gonna lie. I get to spend time with my friends, maybe get a little me time. Sophie is in between careers again. She's making a few dollars doing rideshare and food deliveries, so she can kind of make her own schedule, which is cool. It means we can hang out like the old days and cause trouble.
Us? Cause trouble? No way! We're just free-spirited independent women finding our way in the city, right?
I'm only here for the party.
I am really proud of Gianna. She is living her dream, having fun, being the best version of herself she can, and she looks beautiful doing it. There's been something that's been on my mind for a while, though. I really think I would be a very happy man if I spent the rest of my life with her. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, she looks stunning, so I ask her to marry me. And she says yes.
Well, that's my story. My name is Gianna Cecilia D'Angelo. I am an actress, a friend, a daughter, a fiancée, and most importantly, a dreamer. I dream of adventures. I dream of challenges. I dream of being the best that I can be. Who knows? The sky's the limit, right? There was a quote from Alice in Wonderland. It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. I guess that's true. I have learned a lot about myself in the last few months. And now, I guess I can look forward to meeting my future self. Hi everybody, just here for a quick update on my life. It's been well over a year now. 3 Sisters closed as scheduled. Rashad was able to hook me up with another off-Broadway show with another director he knew, but the role wasn't that big. I did get a couple good reviews though. The show was only at half capacity most nights, and I eventually moved on. Still, it was another good learning experience. Sophie couldn't afford to stay in the apartment anymore, so she moved back to Jersey. Alicia graduated, so I had to get a smaller place too. Sophie and I still hang out and go to concerts and stuff together. We still have as good as time as always. I do miss seeing her every day though. She has a new guy in her life, and they're doing pretty well. I started working with the improv group again. It was just like old times. I had really missed hanging out with my friends in the group. I went back to the audition grind again. My resume is a little better now, so it gets me a second look sometimes. But lately, I've just been doing some small off-Broadway theater shows and some dinner theater stuff. Hey, at least it's a paycheck, right? I've kept in touch with Gretchen. Her new show is a hit on one of the streaming channels. She said she'll put in a word for me for some roles that may be available on the second season. So fingers crossed. In the meantime, I went back to working at the restaurant part-time. Living in New York City is kind of expensive, so yeah. As for me and Aaron, we're not together anymore. So this is me now. Crazy, right? After I broke things off with Aaron, I felt I needed a change. And as I learned, sometimes changing your hair can be just what you need. Aaron wanted to move back to the Boston area. He had this vision of raising a family in the suburbs with the white picket fence and all the cliches. I'm just not ready to give up my dream quite yet. And you know, I already admitted I'm selfish about that. It wasn't fair to him. I'll always love Aaron, and maybe someday, who knows? Maybe our paths will cross
Your
again.
eyes all night under the covers. Your place.
But for now, I have been seeing someone. His name is Paul, and he is an actor too. He's smart, handsome, and he knows how to make me laugh. So here I am, about to start yet another new adventure.
Keep it on the low. Round and round we go. Falling for you. Feeling your skin, the night's getting colder. Falling, holding, it's getting better. No one has to know. We'll keep it on the low. Round and round we go. Falling for you.